Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump charts, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. All coins are bleeding a bit. Even though Bitcoin pulls back a little bit, all coins getting hammered. So be very cautious if you're very heavy in alts. If any of your altcoins did more than 100% gains during this little mini bull market, take profit before it corrects fully back. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. And the best way is take some profit and let the rest ride. So we're going into Bitcoin. BNB got hammered pretty hard today. It just dropped massively. Down around, I would say, 15% since the top. Bitcoin is still sitting at this resistance. You can see this big bull flag on the longer term time frame, pole and then flag. It's also a broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge, which builds pressure. It's their bullish pattern, which is good news. Let's go into the weekly chart. Crypto Guru Bot fired blue buy in February 2023. Still a blue buy now. You get it in the master course. Still hasn't flipped red. Let's see if there's any. Golden Cross still turning up. EMA. Let's go closer to see the EMA. Let's see if Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired up. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a buy there. Interesting. Fired a buy back here at around 60k. Let's go close onto the daily. That bigger bull flag is playing out, but then in the smaller time frames, you can see this one that I've been warning about for a few weeks, rising wedge, which breaks down. So it's still breaking down, and volume has become ridiculous. Volume has dropped off so much, so little volume that it's very dangerous. Look at the volume decline, everyone. So I'd be very cautious here. For example, yesterday we only had on 47,000 Bitcoin traded. The day before, 25,000. The day before, 20,000. And when you compare that to when Bitcoin was going up to 70k, we had back here 420,000. Again, yesterday we had 42,000. The day before, 25,000. So it's 10 times less volume. So Bitcoin is definitely going to drop, in my opinion. I'm just trying to catch the bounce at 63k and 59k, and that's how I've got my trade set up over on Bybit. I've got orders at 69k, 63k for 3 Bitcoin, 60k for 10 Bitcoin, and that's purely just to catch the bounce and then sell them again. And I will actually decrease this because the volume drop off is showing me there's a lot of weakness, and I would be very cautious to go very heavy long here, even on bounces, because there could be just massive fear, and then we get annihilation drops like we had in 10,000 will be $1,000, $10,000 on Doge, buying $10,000. I'm going to reset this order on Doge. Fill quantity. $500,000 Doge. I halved the orders because I think Bitcoin, it's just showing weakness with that volume. My account 602, big drop off in the last week from 630 to 602. I'm holding USDT 250k, 86k, MCRT down 3%, Bitcoin slightly even, 1 Bitcoin, 32k Uniswap, which was up, which is good news. Pocket 29k down, Doge 26k slightly down, World down 3%. I want to quickly look at Ethereum, Doge, Pocket, as many as I can get through right now. So I'm going to go into Ethereum 3664. My trade is set at 3262. This trade here, trade setup, and then target 5.3 if we manage to get a strong bounce here. But I would wait to get onto big supports to catch a bounce at 3262. Stop loss 3171. That's a trade I have on Ethereum. I want to check out Uniswap. Bounced yesterday. It went up when everything was going down, which is quite good news. And we have a bit of a on the daily. We've got a cup and handle on Uniswap, which is a bullish pattern. We have an inverse head and shoulders that's forming. So Uniswap does have the potential to go to $17. But it's just right now the market is looking weak. But Uniswap turning up with a bit of volume. It's not like the other ones with volume dropping off. Uniswap after the SEC, it dropped so much that now it's looking quite. It's trying to. After that drop from $17, we had this bull run. Uniswap went to $17. Then the SEC announced they were suing Uniswap, and that caused this huge drop. So now it's getting a bit of recovery. But that really looks like a massive inverse head and shoulders for Uniswap. $17 would be the target. I wouldn't increase positions too much right now. I have 32k of Uniswap, which is around 5% of my account. I would probably keep Uniswap is 6% of my account. So I've got 5% Doge, 48% USDT, MCRT 16%, Bitcoin 14%, Uniswap 6%, Pocket 5%. I would be cautious adding more here till we get some stability and volume coming back. It's a bit dangerous. So that was Uniswap. Let's check out World. World on support. Well, I broke down from my here. I predicted I broke down yesterday. I closed a lot of positions. I reduced my position. Lucky I closed out Uniswap because quite a big drop the last few days. I closed a lot of position of Uniswap after it went up, but not looking good. Yellow trend line is where I think it's going to pull back to. I mean, big support. You don't have big support on World until $2.90. I reduced my positions a lot. Do I have buy orders? I have buy orders as well for Uni at $7.20, Doge at 12 cents, World at $3.20. Now we're close to $3.20 actually. Where are we now in World? $4. I would leave this order for $3.20 for 4,000 World, $15,000 at Bitcoin about 58K. That's my updates in the market. I did a few different ones. I would be and if you want to trade like you're seeing me do, everyone, go underneath the video, sign up to Bybit. That's the main exchange I use for trading. Get a $30,000 bonus when you meet their trading requirements. 2, the crypto master course to learn all this. And 3, the Telegram. Join us in there. There's 9,000 traders and any one time hundreds of you online discussing together. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button. Be cautious out there with alts. Try to buy big dips. The time to go heavy long was 15K Bitcoin. I would be very cautious going heavy long at 70K. Be safe out there. Protect your capital. Rule number 1 by Warren Buffett. Don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.